Highlights the problems of Manipur in Lok Sabha, urges the President to give his assent to 3 bills to protect the indigenous people. JSC of Sagol Sen Prasanta warns that leaders and people of Lilong must be responsible for his death. JSC of Pitaranjan Sharma calls for 24-hour Manipur Bandh from 6 a.m. tomorrow. And first Manipuri women Padma Shri awardee Lingzaneng Gangte passes away. She was 79. Hello and welcome. You're watching Impact Primetime News. I'm Butcher Malambam with the top stories. Lok Sabha MP Dr. T.H. Maina, who represents the Inner Manipur constitution, today highlighted the various problems facing Manipur in the Lok Sabha. Dr. Maina was taking part in the discussion on the budget for donor ministry in the afternoon session. He spoke about the merger agreement and non-implementation of the merger agreement led granting of a statehood to Manipur by Government of India, the problem of insurgency and imposition of Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958, AFSPA, and crimes and violence against women under the Act. Dr. Maina also mentioned that the details of the framework agreement of the Naga Peace Accord have not been made public. He urged the President of India to give his assent to the 3 bills passed by the Manipur Assembly to protect the indigenous people of the state.
In 1972, when Manipur was granted statehood, all that Manipur had before its merger to the Union of India could have been restored to Manipur by the Union government. These includes the protection of territorial integrity of the state, the regulatory system of the entry into and exit from Manipur by outsiders, the tribal status for all the indigenous people of the state, the redeeming and renewal of Rs 500 tax or tribute of the Kabo Valley by the Burmese government under the Treaty of Yandabu. Unfortunately, these things did not happen. Even the merger agreement had not been implemented at all and has been completely forgotten. What a tragedy. Sir, at the moment, there has been 3 bills passed by the Manipur Assembly waiting for the assent of the President of India. These bills are good bills and will help protecting the indigenous people of Manipur for all time to come. I hope very soon the President of India will give his assent. On August 3, a framework agreement was signed between Government of India and SNIM. What was there in the framework, it appears nobody knows. Solution of Naga problem should never be against the interests of the neighboring states.
JSC against the brutal killing of Sagol Sen Prasanta, Kawan Namayarapam Lekai warned that the organization and the leaders of the Lilong area should be held responsible for his death. 23-year-old S. Prasanta alias Abung, son of S. Roshan, was found hanging from a tree on the bank of Imphal River near Teramakong Government Primary School, Lilong Horibi, Awang Lekai. Bandh called by the JSC affected the traffic movement on Imphal More Road beyond Singzamay Bazaar except educational, religious and essential services. Protesters placed logs, poles, burning tires and blocked the road from Singzamay Bazaar. In the meantime, a public meeting was held at Kawan Namayarapam Lekai Community Hall attended by members of 16 clubs. Speakers at the meeting demanded the government to take preempt measures to avoid any communal violence, especially when the problem of Mayang Imphal violence is not resolved yet. Speakers also stressed the importance of continuous efforts under strong leadership. Those who participated in the meeting resolved to extend maximum support to the JSC in its fight to get justice for the deceased.
Karigumba Prasanta Mihat Asigi Langla Langjil Puthoktraba Amadi anti-social oiba wakhallon Amadi anti-social oiba Sendal Lambising Kudaktagi Leptrabadi Lilongi Lupsing Lusingbasing anti-social oiba Mioisingi Mathakta Manipur Miyamna Akanba Kongjang Sangsin Naba Tabak Paikat Nava Honagan Lilongi Lupsingna Kudaktagi Tabak Lokalaktabadagi Pamdaba Togduk Torak Kudingi Daita Manipur Sarkar Amadi Lilongi Miyamna Logadabani Mihata Senabasing Haduna Dandi Piba Laikidrabagi Imung the Sarkarna Topam Topa Tabak Oina Tintadana Paikat Nava Apil Taubagalonana Prasantagi Mihat Langla Langjil Puthoktriba Pauba Lilongi Lupsing Amadi Lusing Basing Amadi anti-social Oiba Miyoi Singi Matakta boycott Tobagi Kongjang Sangsilakani.
People took out a rally from Kawa towards the CM's bungalow to submit a memorandum to Chief Minister in connection with the death of Sagol Sen Prasanta from Kawa Namayarapam Lekai. However, Imphal West Police stopped them at Singzamay Chingamakong and prevented from proceeding further. Police kept a strict vigil from Kawa till Singzamai to prevent untoward incident. As soon as the protesters reached Singzamai Chingamakong, police personnel placed barricades and prevented them from proceeding. However, some protesters requested the police to allow them to proceed to meet the Chief Minister. Later, a 6-member team, including JC member, was allowed to walk towards CM's bungalow. Front of India, Manipur State appealed the government to find out the truth in the death of Sagosim Prasanta in Lilong Harabi Awang Lekai. Speaking to media persons at Popular Front of India office, Lilong Masjid Road, State Vice President Mufti Arshad Hussain said the front and the people of Lilong will help in finding the culprits if it is a case of murder. He said it is unfortunate that the government is unable to solve the series of death case which took place recently. He also said the emergency meeting also resolved to submit a memorandum to Human Rights Commission to probe the Mayang Imphal, Iram Sifai, Lilong Harabi incidents. He also appealed to media to publish the crime-related news after visiting the crime site.
Furup amagi miyoi amana dharma tinnadaba furup amagi lamda laklaga siramba haibasi yamna chingnanangai oiba maramna athuba matamda government na si hairiba thodau asigi matangda thabuk paikhat piyu mahausa dagi chanana chinnana laiminnarakpa ikoi masel amaga gyan taminasi matung tarakpadasu hairiba thodosing asi thoktanangai damakta ikoi punna wakhan taminasi kanagumba kharana halaba matungda masi thori alaga thamambani haibigi langla langjin chapchabi government na puthorakba taragadi hairiba mising maral laireba mising adu phanangai gi damakta Popular Front of India amadi Lilong manungda lairiba civil society amadi organization amadi Lilonggi praja khodingmakna hairiba mising adubu phabada mateng pangani haibasing asi Popular Front of India gi maiketi gi aino ofam asi thamjari.
JSC against the killing of Bachaspati Mayor Peteranjan Sharma today alleged that a person named Peter, who claimed to be the village chief of Kangkhum village where the dead body of Peteranjan was found, threatened the representatives of the JSC with their consequences. The person gave the threat over the phone before the family of the deceased met the Chief Minister. 24-hour band called by the JSC from 6 a.m. tomorrow will not be withdrawn. JSC representative stated that during the meeting, Chief Minister informed that the girl and her father, at whose house the deceased took shelter, were arrested. But as there is no concrete evidence of the arrest, JSC decided to continue with the band.
Phone sa ina lokal laga paija bane. Aina paiba matam damang na adumak haire agang korabin si bado sumai na mase suicide to ba do da haibagi pot adumak haire aduga dead body do lawraga keno to biu kaina lawro aduga madu matum sijabani haibai sida mana proof to na ba yam kana hona jai until unless haiba leiraga agitation will keep on going haibani na akoina hana pre plan to zakiba ban hayeng pung taruk tagina tang numit ki ayuki pung tarupok to ba banse akoi hantuk chararoi until unless haidi ngasagi moina phare harasu riman lowi harasu aseng bado akoi da khangdri bani na khangdri bawbadi akoi changsan jani haina ji sina hoji phawbadi lepna jari.
Dark Day Amamanumit was observed in various parts of the state today to mark the day the British took down the flag of Manipur in the Kangla after the Anglo-Manipuri War on April 27, 1897. International Peace and Social Advancement, IPSA, observed the 18th Amambanumit at Iboyama Shumanglela Sanglen in Palace Compound. Wainam MLA Dr. I. Bohalbi, people from different walks of life and leaders of several civil society organizations took part in the observance. Speakers at the function stressed the need to strengthen unity among the people of the state and follow in the footsteps of the brave forefathers to face the problems facing the Manipur. IPSA observed the day in different places, including schools in the valley.
British no would have been a Wakalonda, Manipur,
The 18th Occupancy Observation Day was held at Rup Mahal Theatre, BT Road today, remembering the British invasion of the princely state of Manipur on April 27 in 1891. The event was organized by the Occupancy Day Observation Committee, Chumerong Assembly Road. A special play dedicated to Laima Tangza Khombi, the Manipuri brave heart who led the Nupilal of 1966 AD, was also performed. Amamarumit was also observed in Thoubal. International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA and Thoubal Apunbalub Tal observed the day at Thoubal Mela Ground. Lengzaning Gangte, the first woman of Manipur to be awarded Padma Shri for her dedication in field of social welfare, died on April 26 in Dimapur, Nagaland. She was 79. Born on December 18, 1939 at Laizang village in Tamenglong district headquarters, Lengzaning Gangte is one of those who pioneered the social welfare movement in Manipur. She received her high school education at Tampashna Girls High School in year 1955 and graduated from Danamanjuri College, DM College, in Bachelor's of Arts in 1965. During her 19-year-long period in the field of service, Lengzaning took charge of many key posts in government organizations and various social organizations. She was chairperson of Manipur State Social Welfare Board. She also wrote 3 books, namely Humor in Law, Communal Harmony, and Poetry of Women. Funeral service at Seventh-day Adventist Church, Chingmerong, and the final burial service will be held tomorrow in Churachandpur. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi today launched a 30-minute documentary film produced by Directorate of Information and Public Relations, a table book, Manipur at a Glance, and a website of the department, www.diprmanipur.gov.in at his office chamber. Manipur at a Glance contains pictorial representations of various historical events, art and culture. The book provides a view about the state, while the documentary film depicts the works taken by the government in 2015. Manipur State Panchayat Parishad today held a reception for Moirang Themo Kendro, who has recently taken the charge of rural development and Panchayati Raj at MFDC Auditorium in Palace Compound. RDNPR Principal Secretary J.C. Ramthanga, All India Panchayat Parishad National Secretary Professor N. Mohendro Singh, Adhyaks of Jila Parishad of Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal and Bishnupur district attended the event. Adhyakshas drew the attention of the ministers to various problems facing them. Okendro said he would do his best for the development of villages in the state. He also appealed to officials to extend full cooperation to people's representatives.
A consultative committee like Professor Mohendra Gumba Yamna Masak Leiba, Magul Leiba, Dugayamna Kanga Misakayana, Yahon Diba, Dumba consultative committee. The same as Unabagi have said every second Saturday, every second Saturday, Tabak later, so later, Tabak later, Town is too much, Sangan ready, boat set, Pipama, Pantara, and Icelandina, and even the boat like the quickest.
All Manipur Government-aided College Teachers Association today states a sit-in urging the government to meet their pending demands at Standard College, Kongba. Teachers of Birmangol College, Standard College, Mayailambi College, Liberal College, Thambal Marik College and Kakching Kunau College took part in the protest. Speaking to media persons, the advisor of the association, Huidrom Nabakanta, said the centre provides funds for the 6 colleges every 5 years as they fall under the non-plan expenditure. He lamented that the Manipur government has not made efforts to implement the agreement signed between it and the colleges in 1993. He demanded that the government should fill the vacant post in these colleges at the earliest and pay the 6th pay to the approved staff of the colleges under the UGC Regulation 2000.
ꯑꯗꯩ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯏꯇꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯨꯛ ꯗꯥꯎꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤ ꯔꯤꯚ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯌꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯀꯣꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯔꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯚꯤꯗꯦꯟ ꯐꯟ ꯄꯦꯟꯁꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯤꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ EPFꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯡꯗꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯐꯨꯜꯐꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯗꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯤꯁꯐꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯗꯃꯤꯛ ꯑꯦꯠꯃꯣꯁꯐꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯗꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯜ ꯄꯦ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯏꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯜ ꯋꯥꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍ꯭ꯌꯨꯃꯦꯟ ꯔꯤꯁꯣꯔꯁꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯇꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯏꯟꯁꯇꯤꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯏꯛ ꯑꯗꯔ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯦꯗꯦꯠ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯦꯁ ꯏꯟ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯖꯤꯁꯟꯗ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Spastic Society of Manipur and Extension Center of National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Multiple Disabilities organized one-day conference of persons with multiple disabilities at Manipur Press Club today. Director, Social Welfare Lukram Nabakishwar and persons with multiple disabilities, their parents, representatives of organization working for PWMD attended the conference. Secretary, Spastic Society Manipur Laishram Tokendra Riki stated that the conference was organized to give awareness on the new trend of rehabilitation of persons with multiple disabilities to the professionals and people involved.
Occupational therapy, physiotherapy, audiologists, speech therapists, professionals, mayam with disability rehabilitation changbasing sigi mayam si na participants oiraga akoigi sigi latest trend akoi hujik chatnariba akoigi services mayam adagi technology mayam disability sigi da akoigi program si chathajabani akoigi leiriba akoigi sida work toriba keno mayam si makoigi skill ji hengat halaga adagi scheme leiriba anouba keno mayam si loina khang minnaraga akoigi disabled persons singsi am dignified oiba aduga contributing member of the society masigi goal sida adu achieve tawna ba khoi adugumba tawjaba conference amani.
Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon. Keep watching Impact News.
Kuirabagi tungda punbasi nuai.
Sumi. Madi kari tawre.
Maag ise double strengthening sing pamali.
Mangonda piu double strength liver tonic.
Lipsap DS.
Lipsap DS Double Strand Liver Tonic.
Welcome back. Work began today for the installation of a statue of a polo player on a pony at Hengangching, the shrine of Ibudhau Marjing in Imphal East, where the game of polo is believed to have originated. Speaking to media, Hengang MLA Nongthombam Biren said the statue to be installed on the shrine will be 85 feet long and 70 feet tall. He said the government has sanctioned the Public Works Department a sum of rupees 12 crore. The government aims at completing the statue by December this year. Biren said efforts are being made to install the statue for the last 8 years, but it was delayed as the project did not get clearance from the Ministry of Forest and Environment and due to financial crunch. He maintained that the project has been given clearance and a tourist park and polo field will also be developed in the area.
Singdon sida puchamaga tarakun wangna chauba potama khilakada pithvi mayam da message ma polo krai de hogi bano manipur di karamba jaga no hengang ibudong margin gi ibudong gi sadong ni mang na maram ka polo duki de belai bani na matu khaki magi historical background peculiarity to the tawjagi program ni makada field semkat pedo yori polo field live mayam do sang hata warsu Sagul Kanjay and Juba. Other Sagul rounding them around Semakanda, Sagul do live, I am the Sagul to Toga, we celebrate Sagul to Toga, families enjoy to Juba, Poison Bayaba, Potayaba, Adumayamasu.
5 clubs of Nauria Pakanglakpa joined hands under the guidance of MLA R.K. Anand and has begun cleaning of the drains to prevent the frequent floods in the area after a few showers. Ningthemcha Karong, CEO YMDO Airangway Thong, 20th Century Club, Haubamarak Chingtham Lekai, Siko Loremam Lekai, and YFU Kaisham Lekai took the initiative to prevent the chronic problem of floods ahead of the monsoon. The MLA also inspected several areas of the Assembly constituency. R.K. Anand appreciated the clubs for their initiative and stressed the need to clean and clear the drain regularly to avoid frequent floods. He also appealed to the people to raise a common fund to be utilized for the welfare of the area. He said he has been doing his best and would continue to work for the welfare of the people.
Yeah, I'm some encroach stone or Pahaka, Yum Sajan or Kolapa, Simian, Morga drain lady. Drains later so must see permanent problem. Amoina ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯁꯤꯄꯥꯜ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯁꯤꯄꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤꯃꯛ ꯆꯤꯡꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯁꯤꯄꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤꯒ ꯊꯪꯅꯕ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯁꯤꯄꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤꯗꯧ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯖꯒꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ 5-10ꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯣꯁꯇꯤꯞ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯟꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯟ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝꯁꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯔꯦꯡꯊꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯏꯐꯦꯛꯇꯤꯞ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯤꯡ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯃꯁꯦꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ.
Vice President of BJP Manipur President Thokchom Jadumani, who is likely to contest the coming assembly election from Kangabok Assembly constituency yesterday, visited the areas in Kangabok affected by thunderstorm that swept the state and assessed the damage. He visited the areas from April 25. At least 220 houses were damaged in the area. TS Jadumani also provided financial assistance to the affected families. He also appealed to the authorities concerned to dispatch relief materials and other aids for the affected people.
Nuksina humdokiba da akoina hakthengna yum changaga ngarang digi chatharakpada masi pawda yum chaniga nifu muksure na handaki ngarang de paper da hakiba honorable CM na phamaga mana lakthokiba akoigi nonglei nuksina sitki mafam singda sen thumgi hoi mateng yenthokpa horebdo praja singdam te thungdri makoi gi pocket hapchin borang mani helobji.
Seat reservation for scheduled tribes, general and women in Imphal Municipal Corporation election 2016 has been announced. Ward number 8, 12, 16, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24 and 25 have been reserved for women, while ward number 1, 21 and 24 have been reserved for ST. The remaining 16 wards are general seats. The dead body of a middle-aged man was found lying under the Minotong Bridge this morning around 3:30. A team of Imphal police along with the forensic team collected the dead body and the investigation is on. The body has been deposited at RIMS morgue. Professor Chongtham Arun Kumar of Orthopedics Department has been appointed Director in charge of RIMS. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare issued an order yesterday. Professor Arun Kumar was the Director in charge of RIMS from August 2014 to April 2015. Revolutionary People's Front RPF issued a press clarification stating that Amakcham Gopi Chandra alias Imocha alias Gopi, 44 years, son of late A. Gopal from Kawa Makha Namarapam Laikai, has no connection with the RPF and its armed wing PLA. 2016, A. Gopal was arrested by Imphal West District Police Commando at Thongju, Boroi Makong on April 26. Aryan's group of colleges, Chandigarh, has announced scholarship to 100 North-East students for the 2016-2017 academic session. The group also offers 50% scholarship and 50% education loan to the students from the North-East states who want to pursue diploma courses in engineering, management, nursing and law. Former Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, retired General J.Z. Singh, made the announcement on behalf of the group at a press meet held at Manipur Press Club today. The scholarship will be given to 50 male and 50 female students purely on merit basis. Parents can give a missed call to 1800-3000-388 for registration. Boxing coach Leishangtem Ibomcha has clarified that he did not damage vehicles at the showroom of Roshika Auto World at Kanchipur. Speaking to media today at Manipur Press Club, Ibomcha said he bought a Punto car from Roshika Auto World on October 19 last year. After the car met with an accident, he left the car at the workshop of Roshika Auto World for repair. He said he damaged his own car after it was not repaired. Ibomcha categorically stated that he did not cause harm to vehicles at Roshika Auto World and will file a case at the Consumers Court against the owner of the shop. Inat Laifam Ngakpa Apun Balup has submitted a 5-point memorandum to the Governor and Chief Minister against the suppression of the Sanamahi religion by prohibiting entry of devotees at Panthau Isaikol Wangkai Hizam Leirak. Inat Laifam Ngakpa Apun Balup in press release also slammed the government for maintaining silence when religious minority is being targeted. Now in sports, RFC Khamnam Leirak beat Juvenile Club Tera Sapam Leirak by 3-2 in the first quarter-final match, and Mama FC Nepramenjor thrashed BS Enterprises Hairangoithong 5-0 in the second quarter-final match of the 7th-led S. Amuba Singh 6-a-side men's open football tournament today. In the third quarters played in the afternoon, SCY Yumnam Kunau beat Manja FC Nilakuthi 4-2 in a penalty shootout. In the fourth quarter-final, SDS Lamdeng Kunau beat FFC Nekalong 3-2. The tournament is organized by Youth Bright Star Club Tera Sapam Leirak Nongmaithem Lekai under the sponsorship of S. Dhanabir. Flam Yai School beat Musa Mazorkul 2-1 in the 4th league match of the 8th Challenge Cup Veteran Football Tournament. Rishikanta and Joy Rongmei scored 1 goal each for Flam Yai School. In the 5th leg, DBS FA Taumungkok and TRVSA Malom were drawn 0-0. In the 6th league match, FVWA Mapal Kangjibung beat AYMFA Yaripok 2-0. There will be 3 league matches tomorrow. In the 4th league match of the first Inter Kasamthong Kendra League Kang tournament played today, Nongpok Kangkhut Kasamthong trounced Maning Kangkhut Kasamthong 29. 5 Kangkhuts are taking part in the tournament organized by Numit Laima Sports Committee in memory of late Maibam Jayanta Kumar and Maibam Ongbi Brajamani Devi. Awang Kangkhut will play Kha Kangkhut in the 5th league match tomorrow. Triathlon athletes and coaches who took part in the 34th National Games in Jharkhand and 35th National Games in Kerala today extended a financial assistance of Rs 57,400 to Triathlon Association of Manipur. Athletes who bagged gold, silver and bronze in the triathlon event in the 2 National Games and coaches presented the amount to the association at a function held at Kongba, Laikuram Lekai. That's all we have for the time being, but before we wind the session of the bulletin, let's have a look at the lines once again. Dr. Maina highlights the problems of Manipur in Lok Sabha, urges the President to give his assent to 3 bills to protect the indigenous people. JC of Sagol Semprasanta warns that leaders and people of Lilong must be held responsible for his death. JC of Pitaranjan Sharma calls for 24-hour Manipur Bandh from 6 a.m. tomorrow. And first Manipuri women Padma Shri awardee Lingzaneng Gangte passes away. She was 79.